I see Vicky, and I would like to ask her to present us the Healthy Lifestyle Toolkit. It was created last year. I think some of you maybe heard about this toolkit, but we think it is a very important one to share with you this information about what's in this toolkit. So, okay, and I think you can see Vicky's presentation. So I'm off.
Thank you. A very warm welcome from my side as well. Hello, everyone. So, Martin, you said that now you are seeing my slides, right? In a full screen mode properly.
Yes, I can see it. I can see it.
Great. Okay. Okay, so thanks for the introduction. As Martin already said, this is not a new toolkit. This toolkit was prepared last year together with Rachel Payne from ISCA and her wonderful team. So Rachel, please feel free to add anytime anything that you would like. Just please jump in and make your comments.
Yeah, should I give a brief introduction about how the toolkit came about? Because it's sort of connected to the ESSD project, but funded by a different grant. So ISCA had a health operating grant last year, and we also do this year. And with that grant, we were able to produce a second toolkit for ESSD on the healthy lifestyle for all topic. So yeah, thanks to Victoria for coming in and giving some expert input and really helping to shape up the toolkit and give it a more holistic point of view other than physical activity. So we have physical activity, nutrition, sleep, and mental health all represented in the toolkit. So yeah, that's just a small background, and it's intended to be an evergreen toolkit. So even though the Healthy Lifestyle for All campaign is a 2-year campaign, it can still be used beyond that. It's still intended to be used beyond that to keep those messages going in schools. So thanks. I'll pass over to Vicky again.
Yeah, thank you, Rachel. So thank you for putting all this toolkit in a context. And I'm really happy to see that ESSD intends to go beyond promoting physical activity and use a more holistic approach. And as Rachel said, we also intended to have a little bit impact on nutrition, sleep, and mental health as well. So within this 30 minutes that I left, I try to convince you that we always can have an impact on all these areas in the school. I also would like to provide you a brief but solid knowledge base behind these messages that we are disseminating via the toolkit, and Martin kindly inserted here in my presentation the link. I think that's the direct link to the toolkit. So anytime you would like to use this, the link is here, but maybe Martin will also insert the link to the chat in the meantime. So why did we decide to introduce a second toolkit last year? Rachel already mentioned this Healthy Lifestyle for All initiative, which is DJ Edu initiative. But all these key documents that I presented on the slide, if you may see, I'm not sure that you are able to read, but you may see that for ending childhood obesity, and which is now reaching dramatic levels all over Europe and also beyond, we need a more holistic approach. And beyond promoting physical activity and being active at any place, anytime, we should also focus on a healthy nutrition and a good sleep. And of course, proper mental health. So this is just a quick reminder for you that these causes of death that are marked with red, this is what is coming from the media all day, all time. So if you are just watching TV, you can have a kind of a fake imagination of what are people dying of, because we only hear about road accidents, suicide, homicide, natural disasters. But if we see this graph, what is really killing people all over Europe and worldwide are these cardiovascular diseases, cancers, respiratory diseases, and all these things, diabetes, which can be easily prevented by a healthy lifestyle. It's just a quick staying on the same page. This is just a quick reminder when we had this COVID-19. This is a case study from Hungary, some brief data that this was our peak number of daily deaths. It's around 300, a little bit below deaths per day. And this graph on the right-hand side is just comparing these data to an average daily death from non-communicable diseases, which is more or less the same as we had in the peak COVID pandemic period in Hungary. So these few numbers is just to underline the importance of these diseases. Sorry, I just see that I have some notes here in Hungarian, but believe me that all those things that are killing people are not the one that people are afraid of. So what can we do? Why did I intended to remind you to all of this? So all the big killers are up here at the tree: the heart disease, stroke, diabetes, cancer, chronic lung diseases, are all have the same root causes, which are namely the physical inactivity, alcohol, unhealthy diet, and tobacco. But what is good with these risk factors are that they are largely modifiable, and we can modify these things at the best in the childhood. But what is the environment in which the kids are growing up today? I mean, being a parent, and I'm sure that many of you already has kids, it's really, really challenging to raise kid on a healthy way, because everything where we live is simply not pointing towards a healthy lifestyle. On the other hand, what is happening during childhood is really critical, because most of the habits are formed at this age. And it was, I mean, you can see that this was known 1,000 years ago already, but still there is a lot to do. And why I said at the very beginning that you can have an impact. We all know that children spend a lot of time in the school. Really, half of their childhood is spent in the school. And if we calculate with 3 meals per day, 1 lunch, 2 snacks, this means that more than half of their total energy intake is consumed in the school. So if they eat good food, this will be beneficial for them. But if they eat, let's say, not that good or rubbish, then this will be an impact too. That's another important point here, that what we established during childhood as a habit will most likely have a lifelong impact. So if, for instance, going back to this year focus topic, joy and fun, if we can establish or if we can link joy and fun to physical activity for all these school children who will participate this year during the ESSD, this may have an impact throughout their life course. So about the toolkit. Sorry, that's a previous slide, so it's not a new toolkit, it's an evergreen toolkit, as Rachel said. So in this toolkit, we really would like to disseminate this holistic approach that beyond physical activity, we should deliver messages of less sitting, better diet, and better sleep too. And these are the key areas that we covered with this toolkit. And here on the left-hand side, there is also a very important point that, of course, we do not want to, I mean, yes, we are aiming for having all these together at the end, but it's better to take small steps than doing a big change for 1 week and then go back to normal. So I'm not sure that I will have enough time to go through all on these in this detail, but just to give you an idea what you will find in a toolkit. So for all these 4 areas, more activity, less sitting, better diet, better sleep, you will find something about the current recommendation. I think this was covered already in Katie's presentation. Something about the impact in children of that particular recommendation. So here, for instance, physical activity will improve this and that. I'm sure that you're all aware of this beneficial effect. You will find some topic-specific messages for each 4 areas, like for instance, in physical activity, these are really simple, easy to follow messages, which try to cover as many as possible on a very easy way. And yeah, and I think also in the toolkit, but maybe Rachel will complement my slides with that, you will find also some specific ideas for that particular area. So as I said, I think I will not go into detail for all these areas because I only do not have that much time. So these are the messages. This is for sleep, why sleep is important, and the importance of making small steps. And I think more or less I covered what is in the toolkit. And I really encourage you to go to the website, remind yourself on the content. And if you have any questions, I'm here and gladly answer it.